What do you say, Pretty Boy Floyd? Ugly Kid Joe, Pretty Boy Floyd. What do you think of that? That's our new names, just for now. They can go back in a minute.
Okay.
He's no fun.
I don't know.
He's no fun. He must be looking at porn on his
texting my son.
55-inch screen cell phone he's got there. The thing's like a tablet. It's the size of a tablet.
It is 1/4 of an inch wider and about 1/2 an inch taller than the phone you have in your pocket right now, sir. F to the YI.
Whatever.
Because I still have the phone.
Whatever. Whatever.
I'm start texting you on.
Talk to the hand.
Then you'll have two phones.
Isn't that rude when people do? They talk to the hand. I'm like, ugh. Where's that hand been?
Somebody put your hand in your face.
Oh.
Nowadays, you.
I'm just fighting words there. You know what I'm saying?
Sir, I'm going to call the police. You have entered my personal space, and that is a form of assault. So.
A form of salt?
A form of salt.
Salt is good. That's
Pink
what they
salt.
paid the Roman soldiers in salt. That's where the saying came from, worth your salt. See, these are the things that we need to speak
salt,
of. Pink salt?
Anytime
you say pink, it
Himalayan salt.
Takes the mind in a different direction.
Pink salt? Oh, yeah, you like the pink salt, don't you?
We're going to go do some scouting.
There's only one set of tracks going across.
What else are we going to do? Go scout.
I'm sure people have given up across the street.
It's like 80 degrees out right now. We're in our bathing suits.
I don't believe that. Actually, Sean.
44, so it's 44.
That is not true. No, it's kind of warm. It's not 44.
All right, here we go.
Just glad you didn't fall off the roof. I'd be calm to
was
find
close.
out.
There's a couple of times I thought I was going to fall. I was prepared.
Ready to go hunting, and you're like,
nah, I broke. And I didn't have my phone either. I didn't have my phone on me.
Yep. That's all I would get.
And then finally, probably after about 2 hours, he only lives three houses down. So after about 2 hours, he would probably wander down there, and there I'd be, open, tip fib, busted femur, bled right out, dead, dog licking up my blood. Like, that's probably not how he wanted to die. And I'd say, nope, 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 and nope.
No, you'd haunt me. Haunt me right when I'm tossing.
Oh, you know what I would do?
Hey! And I'd be like, God almighty. No, not even close. You son of a bitch.
Ruined it!
I'm dead. Are you tits up? Did you talk to Freddie Mercury? That's probably what I meant.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be sweet. It's like, you know, they always put that shit. Like, what rock star would you come if you could have? Would you? Yeah. Be someone to sit down and talk to for.
You know, I still think it would be hip and cool to talk to. Well, Buddy Holly maybe.
That'd be a good one.
Brian Setzer, I think he'd be a cool cat.
Nah, we're talking about
stray cats.
We're talking about dead ones.
Dead ones?
Dead guys. Has to be somebody teat. Has to be someone teats up. Gotta be.
How about the Big Bopper? Stevie Ray Vaughan. Stevie Ray Vaughan. He seemed like he'd be like one of those kids that sits in the corner and doesn't talk to anybody.
I just read a thing about when Huey Lewis said, I want this band touring for me. They're gonna open for us. And they opened up the first night, and people were like, Huey. He's like, don't worry about it, man. Stick to it. Trust me. And then, no. I'm not saying it gave him a start or anything like that, but that's still a pretty cool story.
Yeah.
Like, it was like,
did you ever pay attention to that story?
And this guy knows how to jam.
Or did you guys drift off while he was telling that story?
It's like Steve Krett was the one who started playing.
Names.
Stimpy was the one who started playing Stevie Ray Vaughan, and I'm like, what is this? And he's like, listen to this, and I was like, damn.
Mind you, coming from a man that all he listens to is like Metallica over and 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 over.
Who does?
You.
Listen,
we got flat tire, man. Did you just give me a flat tire?
Are you talking about the same?
He just gave me a flat tire.
Chipmunks Christmas album. Nat King Cole.
He just gave me a flat tire. I thought I was unretired for a minute there.
All I listened to today was 70s music at my place. 70s. 70s and 80s. Excuse me. That's my playlist.
I shoveled the roof. shoveled the roof and stressed and full of anxiety about falling off the roof and breaking my femur. Anybody out there in the medical field knows if you break your femur, your femur hurts.
Falling off the roof is a term for when women have their moon time. Did you ever hear that?
Oh, really? I never heard that.
Yeah.
Can we even say that on the air?
I said moon time, so...
I know, but I mean, can we even make reference to
We do whatever
woman?
we want.
It's kind of sexist if you start talking like that.
Okay, whenever a human starts menstruating, how's that?
All right.
You know
All right, we're going down a bumpy road.
You know of a guy that's doing it, let me know. There's probably one out there.
We'll see you guys out in the
It's
woods.
free for all. There's turkey. And if we're turkey hunting, there's the bucks. Look at him, he's fanning at me.
Look at that son of a gun. It's getting all
Man,
boisterous with you.
That's a whole brood. You see them little ones there. The one on the left's a little bigger. Hey, fellas. What's up, y'all?
No hurries, no hurries, no hurries, no hurries. I'm not coming to get you. Look like all hens. Yeah. Ah, you're not chasing too far in the woods. That's a
Group of turkeys like that, a zenuit.
a gaggle. They call it a gaggle. A zenuit. What the hell is it? Oh man.
That is, look it up. Google's your friend. A zenuit of turkeys.
Come on, zoom out, machine. Nope. Zoom.
Or is it a lasso? I think they call them a lasso of turkeys. It's a lasso. It was a full, large lasso.
Yeah.
A small lasso.
I'm not believing that for 1 second. Anyways, nonsense talking.
Here we go.
Turkeys, turkey, lurkey, lur, turkey, lurkey, do. Here we go. Somebody's been down.
For once, you don't have to look at my nose hairs. It's Friday. And Mike's over there, and he's walking this way. So I'm looking this way, because I can see a pretty open expanse of woods. I'm just trying to get a figure on what these deer are doing. You think they're doing this? Because they're like this. So, they're just out kind of moseying around, because it's so much easier to see their tracks in the snow. But you know, you can't eat tracks unless you're gonna make track soup. And I don't have the recipe for track soup. So if anybody's got the recipe for track soup, especially if it's a crock pot, which would be best, because then we can turn it on in the morning, we get in from the woods after not seeing deer, we can eat it. Because we don't like to see deer. It kind of just gets in the way of everything. If you'll notice, we don't have any deer kills, I don't think, on video. And yeah, so I'm going to sit here with the camera, and I'm not going to turn it on, and that way I'll be assured of seeing a deer. Yeah. And you don't get to see it. All right, that's what we're doing.
Sit around. That's a deer bed. There's another one back over here. Coming out of there. It's definitely thick, without a doubt. This is just my little scouting mission here, and this is keep seeing the deer across from here. So I had a feeling they were bedding back here, because we see them right at dark, right when we're pulling out. So they just must be getting up. Where they're at right now, who knows? So you may ask, Girl Dog, what kind of story you got for me? Well, I went on a long roundabout. I understand the deer a lot better. But on my way back down the 2 track to meet up with Gray Bear, I kicked up a doe, like right on the 2 track, walking down the 2 track. And I I might have bumped it when I was in the woods earlier, cutting through there, but whatever. So now I just walked into the woods and I'm standing next to a tree, trying to camouflage myself in and see if anything moves through here. Talk about a little bit cold. About, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes ago I saw one. I was back in there and I just saw it on the other side of the trees. You know, you see movement and then you don't see it, and then you see it and then you don't see it, and then I just lost it. And I thought I was going to hopefully get lucky and have it come on the deer run that I was sitting on. But nothing at all.
No, I didn't see anything. Like I said, I was sitting right back there, and I could see way down, like 100 yards. There's a swale right there. See this? You can see all the way down there. So when you said that it cut across, I thought you were talking about it cut across here. I never saw it. I mean, I can look how far you can.
Well, it actually jumped. You can't from right here. You can't see where it jumped. It jumped and went that way.
Yeah, I can only see so far, so that's the only thing I can think of is.
I actually got excited. I pulled my hammer back, got it locked, loaded.
On this one?
What's that?
On this one? Or
no,
the
on the one I saw in there.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, here we go.
This is it. It's gonna happen, big time.
And then nothing. Look at that light.
Well, it's
Look at that light. It's like Iron Man.
Yeah, it's just like that.
I didn't even have a chance to get a camera or anything up. I saw it, and then it's like you can see it, and you see the legs moving, and then it goes behind some brush, and then, you see it again, and oh yeah, that's a deer. And then I'm like, I thought, getting the gun ready, and then I'm like, oh, I should get the camera ready. And that was it. Didn't see nothing.
That was it for me, because I didn't expect to see anything. It was just like, it just happens that fast.
Yeah. All right. Did that other guy come out yet?
The truck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know. You didn't see him?
No.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he already come by. It was like a quarter after, and that's when, as soon as he went by, and I'm like, wait, just in case he bumped anything across the road on my side, and I was like, waited 5 minutes, and said, that's it, time for a wrap, because he's probably pushed everything away from the road anyway, so what's the point?
Yeah.
So, yeah, all right.
Time for some Red Wings and some shepherd pie.
Oh yeah. 350 at 45 minutes at 350, and we'll be good.
All right.
We'll be chubbing.
Get that going right when we get in
Chowing.
there. Let's gobble it up. So I went in a little bit west of where the streamers were. And there was a deer run there, so I figured I'd walk down the deer run, and I'm walking, and it's like fairly fresh tracks. So I figured, well, I found a birch tree that had a split with two big trunks. And I'm like, well, I'll lean up against that. I can shoot in between the trees if I wanted to. And I had like deadfall in front of me and a deadfall behind me, enough to break up my silhouette. And I just leaned up against a tree, and I was like looking, just like you see that line.
Right.
I'm looking along that, and I see something moving. I'm like, oh, that's a deer. And I thought, at first, well, that's a pretty small deer. And then it went through another spot, and I'm like, did I see antlers? Or did I just want to see antlers? You know how that goes, right? Yeah. It's like, did I really see? And I'm like, I don't know. Then I thought I heard something grunt. I thought I heard a grunt. And that's how that goes. So I was going to get some shepherd
buck
pie.
fever. You just smelled my fart, and you thought that was
maybe it was. I
buck.
should have asked you. I'm like, did you fart?
Yeah.
All right. Good night, Irene.
We'll see if our does are out there.